Not sure how to do makeup for round eyes? You're in the right place! In today's video, we'll be covering enhancement and elongation techniques specifically for round eyes. We'll also be sharing makeup styles that either complement your eye shape or help alter its appearance. By the end, you'll have all the tools needed to create the best look for your eye shape. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more glow-up tips, fashion insights, and appearance inspiration. Let's jump right in. Round eyes are characterized by their large, prominent, and circular shape. They often appear wider, with the inner and outer corners remaining gently rounded rather than sharply pulled in or out. The whites of the eyes tend to be more visible around the iris, giving them a wide-eyed and youthful look. Celebrities like Amanda Seyfried, Zooey Deschanel, and Katy Perry are known for their round eye shapes, which add to their distinctive and captivating appearance. Here are the key techniques to enhance your round eyes. When it comes to brows, stick to straight or gently arched brows with a natural tail length. Overly arched or elongated brows can pull attention away from your round eyes, so keeping them soft helps maintain balance. Here are some product recommendations. When blending eyeshadow, use round and horizontal motions to maintain the natural eye shape. Avoid pulling the shadow outward, as this can elongate the eyes instead of enhancing their roundness. When it comes to eyeshadow, start by prepping your lids with primer. Blend a soft transition shade into the crease in a rounded shape, avoiding any winged-out edges. Apply a slightly deeper shade to the outer third of the lid, curving it gently around the eye to maintain its natural roundness. Use a shimmer or lighter shade on the center and inner part of the lid to brighten and make the eyes pop. Repeat the same placement along the lower lash line for balance. Opt for soft, luminous textures rather than heavy mattes to enhance the eye's natural shape. To enhance the eyes, I'd suggest skipping tight lining, as that will keep the eyes looking bigger and more open. Waterlining should be done with a nude or white pencil to further brighten and enlarge the eyes. When it comes to eyeliner, you have two options: pencil or liquid. For liquid liner, draw a thin line along the upper lash line from the inner corner to just before the outer corner, keeping the thickness even or slightly fuller at the center. Add a short, straight wing, then fill in any gaps and clean up for a refined finish. With pencil liner, start at the outer third of the upper lash line, pressing into the roots. Extend the line slightly past the outer corner and connect it to the lower lash line. Blend with a brush for a soft, diffused wing. Apply mascara in a starburst pattern, fanning lashes outward at the edges, upward in the center, inward for the inner corner lashes, or in a doe-eyed pattern by focusing mascara on the center lashes to emphasize roundness. When it comes to false lashes, stick to uniform strip or individual lashes. Avoid styles that extend too much at the outer corners, as they can elongate the eyes. A little highlighter in the inner corners and a soft sweep under the center of the brow adds that final brightening effect, keeping your eyes looking round, open, and radiant. Here are some makeup styles that enhance the round eye shape. Here are some tips to help you elongate your eyes. Start by shaping your brows with a soft arch and an elongated tail. A gentle gradient at the front of the brows helps keep the look natural and seamless. Avoid overly rounded or straight brows, as they can emphasize roundness rather than creating a lift. Here are some product recommendations. When blending your eyeshadow, use the windshield wiper technique. Blend the shadow in soft, upward, and outward motions, especially toward the temples and outer corners. If you're creating a winged eyeshadow look, use a piece of tape or a card at the outer corners of your eyes to guide the shape and help achieve that sharp and snatched effect. When it comes to eyeshadow, start by prepping your lids with primer. Opt for matte shades to subtly flatten the natural roundness of the eye. Keep lighter shades on the inner corners and the center of the lid. Pull the shadow slightly above your natural crease, but avoid blending too high. Concentrate the deeper tones on the outer third or quarter of the lid, pulling them outwards. For added elongation, try this technique. Using a pencil or dark eyeshadow, draw a thin line starting from the middle of your lower lash line and extend it outward. This leaves a small gap of negative space between the upper and lower lines, which visually lengthens and lifts the eye without closing it off. Make sure this lower line is slightly shorter than the eyeliner wing on top to maintain balance in a natural lift. You can softly blend the lower line for a more diffused effect. This step is optional, but if you want to add intensity and a snatched look, tightline the upper waterline with a black or deep brown liner to create fuller-looking lashes and added depth. Avoid fully lining the lower waterline with dark eyeliner, as this can make the eyes look smaller and rounder. Instead, you have two options. Leave it bare, or use a nude or white pencil to brighten and open the eye. Or lightly apply a dark brown pencil from the inner corner to about the beginning of the iris, then stop. This helps the eyes not look so closed off. When it comes to eyeliner, you have several options. We'll be using liquid liner for a precise and elongated effect. Start at the outer third or quarter of your upper lash line and draw a thin line outward, stopping a bit before the outer corner. Then, from the outer corner, flick the wing upward at a soft angle, careful to not curve it too high or too far out. Connect the wing to your first line and fill it in. Avoid lining your upper lash line, as this keeps the eyes looking lifted and elongated rather than round. Apply a volumizing mascara and concentrate on pulling the lashes outward, especially at the outer corners. This emphasizes lift and elongation. Choose lashes that are flared or lengthened at the outer corners, such as half lashes or individuals. Avoid lashes with too much volume in the center, as those can make the eyes appear rounder. Finish with a touch of highlighter in the inner corners and a soft sweep under the brow arch. This adds brightness and dimension without drawing attention to the natural roundness of the eye. Here are some makeup styles that elongate the round eyes. As we wrap up this video, remember, makeup has no limits. I hope these tips helped you explore different techniques to enhance and elongate round eyes. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.